Meet the 2024 Ford Mustang Dark Horse, the most track-capable core model in the 7th generation Mustang lineup. It's got a naturally aspirated 5.0-litre V8, a 6-speed manual gearbox, and enough upgrades to make any enthusiast's heart race. But does it live up to the legendary Mustang name? Today, we're putting it through its paces to find out. The Dark Horse sits at the very top of the normal 5.0-litre Mustang lineup. It's positioned above the EcoBoost entry-level model, which sadly isn't available here in the UK, and the mid-range Mustang GT. Now, while we've got more extreme Mustangs like the Shelby GT500 and the upcoming GTD on the horizon, this Dark Horse is designed to dominate the track without tipping into full-blown madness. So, what makes it so special? Let's dive in. At first glance, you might think this is just a facelifted 6th-gen Mustang, but the Dark Horse brings subtle yet significant changes. A darkened grille with open nostrils feeds air into dual throttle bodies, while the side skirts and rear wing are tweaked for better aerodynamics. Add in NACA ducts for brake cooling, and it's clear this car is built for the track. The Dark Horse comes with upgraded cooling systems, including a lighter radiator, more powerful fans and a differential cooler. And if you're into details, the handling pack, unfortunately not available in the UK, adds aggressive camber, a larger splitter, and even stickier Pirelli Trofeo RS tyres. Shame we can't get it here, but the standard car still looks properly aggressive. Under the hood, the Dark Horse is powered by Ford's latest 5.0-litre Coyote V8. It's had a few upgrades, borrowing lighter conrods from the Shelby GT500, and produces around 500 horsepower in the US. Here in the UK, stricter emissions regulations mean we're capped at 447 horsepower, thanks to extra particulate filters and a quieter exhaust system. But don't let that fool you. This thing still sounds incredible. The exhaust note is deep, rumbly, and has a sharper edge at higher revs. Even in its quietest mode, it's still a proper V8 symphony. And when you put it in track mode, well, you'd better warn the neighbours. Out on the track, the Dark Horse feels at home. Ford has given it some serious upgrades over the Mustang GT, including a unique calibration for the MagneRide dampers, larger rear anti-roll bars, and 6-piston Brembo calipers grabbing 390mm discs up front. The result? Confidence-inspiring handling and stopping power that feels solid lap after lap. The balance is spot on, and it's less spiky at the limit compared to the old Mark 1. The bespoke Pirelli PZ4 tyres help with that too. You can really push this car, and it rewards you with a smooth edge of grip. The Torsen Limited slip diff hooks up beautifully out of corners. Buyers can choose between a 6-speed manual or a 10-speed automatic. Now, the manual is the same lovely Tremec unit from the Mac 1, with a short throw and tactile shifts. It even has a blue anodized titanium gear knob. Though, fair warning, it gets scaldingly hot in the sun. With the manual, you get features like automatic throttle blipping on downshifts and a flat shift map that lets you keep the throttle pinned while changing gears. It's engaging, it's fun, and it's what a muscle car should be. The 10-speed auto, though, is surprisingly capable on track. It's intelligent enough to predict your next move, whether you're hard on the brakes or trailing them into a fast corner. That said, the manual is definitely the more rewarding choice for purists. Inside, the Dark Horse gets a massive tech upgrade. You've got 2 screens behind a single piece of glass, a 12.4-inch digital cluster for the driver, and a 13.2-inch touchscreen for everything else. Yes, it's slick, and the Unreal Engine graphics look great, but traditionalists might miss the old twin-cowl dash design. Speaking of modern touches, there's an electronic drift brake. It's not just a parking brake, you can use it to initiate slides, bringing back the fun of handbrake turns. Out on the road, the Dark Horse feels more comfortable than ever. The updated MagneRide system makes for a smoother ride, and the steering is quicker and more responsive than before. It's not brimming with feedback, but it's precise enough to inspire confidence. Even with its size and weight, 1762 kilograms to be exact, the Dark Horse handles British B roads with surprising agility. The V8's power delivery is silky smooth, and it's just as charismatic a road car as it is a track weapon. So, is the Dark Horse the ultimate Mustang? It builds on the Mach 1 with more polished handling, genuine track capability, and modern interior tech. Sure, it's not perfect. The interior still feels a bit cheap in places, and the 10-speed auto isn't for everyone. But with a naturally aspirated V8, a manual gearbox, and that iconic Mustang character, the Dark Horse is a rare gem in today's world of turbocharged, hybridized performance cars. This could be one of the last V8 manual Mustangs we'll ever see. And for that alone, the Dark Horse deserves its place in the history books. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more car content. See you next time.